Welcome back to Chapter 5, Katherine Johnson, An Infinite Contribution. Katherine worked on every space mission at NASA until she retired in 1986. She had done extraordinary history-making work while raising her family, dealing with the death of her first husband in 1956, and getting remarried in 1959. It found in 1959. I found what I was looking for at NASA, said Katherine. Never did I give up and say,
well, this word says get. Sometimes when we're reading, yeah.
Never did I get up and say, I don't want to go to work.
All right.
So the picture is...
This is the picture on page 34.
Yep.
And we're moving from 35 to page 36.
Katherine received many honors for her contribution to the U.S. space program, including a flag that had gone to the moon. A building has also been named after her at NASA's Langley Research Center in Hampton, Virginia. In 2015, she received the Presidential Medal of Freedom. It is the highest honor an American civilian can receive. The highest honor an American civilian can receive. Katherine was 97 at the time, an impressive number even for a math lover.
So this is their illustration or picture of
the
Presidential Medal of Freedom, right?
Yeah. Cool. And then I think this is Katherine Johnson when she was older.
Yes.
And then this is the dude giving her medal.
The dude would be the president.
Yeah, the president giving her medal.
Okay.
Katherine,
you were right the first time. Because that's an apostrophe, yes. Katherine's
love of math led her to help make history for the space program, for women's rights, and for racial equality. Through it all, Katherine remained humble about her remarkable achievements. She liked to quote her father, who used to tell her and her siblings, you are as good as anybody, but you're
no better. Wow. That's interesting.
Is the picture again?
That's what the father used to say. All right, next page.
And the picture looked like she's teaching a class.
Well, let's find out who is teaching the class and what exactly is going on.
Yeah. Katherine shared her father's sayings with the many students she spoke to after she retired. She wanted to encourage young people the way she had been encouraged. She also told them, I like to learn. You can learn if you want too. This is the picture.
Mm-hmm. So this is her encouraging the young people.
And those are the other students in the back class.
Ready to read?
Yep. Now that you've met Katherine Johnson, don't you want to learn as much about her favorite subject? About your favorite subject as you can.
Let's go back, because sometimes when we have to self-correct, we forget that you have to complete the sentence. Okay, so let's go back to the top of the sentence and try again. It's always good.
Now that you've met Katherine Johnson, don't you want to learn as much about your favorite subject as you can?
Excellent.
Katherine is proof that if you stay grounded in what you love, the places you go can be out of this world. So in the comments, guys, we want you to tell us what your favorite subject is.
Yes, because we know that Katherine Johnson's favorite subject was
math.
Yeah, or is math. And do you have a favorite subject?
Probably. Yeah. I don't do it a lot, but probably painting.
So art would be your favorite subject?
Yeah.
Okay, that's different. For me, because I didn't think art would have been. I wouldn't. That's something new. For me, it would be science, because I like to do science projects. We're on page 40, and this is the illustration. But wait, there's more. Turn the page to learn how sailors use the stars to guide them. Some facts about outer space, and some cool careers that use math. So technically, I believe this is the ending of chapter 5. But it is giving more information. Star power. Long before Katherine helped humans travel to outer space helped humans travel the earth. In ancient times, most cultures kept land in sight when they sailed. It was a very slow way to travel across the ocean, but it helped keep ships from getting lost. Over 1,000 years ago, Arab people found a way to sail straight across the Indian Ocean from one port to another. They used the North Star. The North Star is a bright star in the handle of the constellation called the Little Dipper. I have an illustration of the Little Dipper and the North Star. The North Star is special because it does not move across the sky. But if you travel north, the star appears to be higher in the sky. If you travel south, it appears to be lower. Try it. Look across the room at something high on the wall, like a clock. As you walk toward the clock, you have to look up higher and higher to keep the clock in sight. The clock appears to be higher, just like the North Star. To navigate, the Arab people created a tool called a kamal. In Arabic, kamal means guide. It was a simple tool made of a wooden rectangle and a string. The kamal measured the height of the North Star. That told the sailors how far north they were. If sailors knew how far north a port was, they could sail across the ocean directly to it. They simply sailed north or south from their home port until the Kamal told them they were in the right spot. With their ability to cross oceans, the Arab people traveled faster and more safely. They were able to trade with other cultures, earn money, and expand their territory. Here's a picture. Here's I believe what they're referring to as a kamal, because here's the string and a rectangle. Fascinating. Something so simple that can give you so much guidance. This is the last. It says, math makes it work. From bakers to website makers, everyone uses math. But if you love solving problems, these awesome careers will add up to a lot of fun. Want to create? Engineers use math and science to help make almost anything you can think of. Civil engineers plan out parts of cities and towns like bridges, buildings, and sewers. Mechanical engineers design mechanical engines like those in cars, tools, and even toys. Electrical engineers have a hand in designing electrical systems, from the ones found in smartphones to the power plants that keep the lights on in cities and towns. Chemical engineers work with substances. They can help figure out how to make food taste better or to make fabric softener. Aerospace engineers think up things that fly, like planes and helicopters. Astronautical engineers are behind anything bound for outer space, like space shuttles and satellites. Software engineers build worlds inside of computers. That's everything from the calculator on a smartphone to video games and virtual reality. Want to discover? These careers use math to collect information and make predictions. Astronomers find new planets, stars, and so much more by watching and charting the night sky. Meteorologists predict the weather using satellites, radar, and lots of cool tools. Sports statisticians crunch numbers to tell newscasters and fans when a record has been set or an unlikely achievement has been made. Music data journalists figure out which songs are popular, who might like which artists, and even what the next big hit will sound like. These are just a few of the many jobs for people who love math. We will not read this. We will encourage you guys, it's Outer Space by the Numbers, to continue on reading. And this concludes
the end of Katherine Johnson.
Yes.
Guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next videos, the books that we read, and things that we do.
Bye.